Good day, everyone. My name is Mika Pidi, the last reporter of crypto. The topic that we are going to tackle is all about impact of new literacies on instruction and multiliteracies in the educational reform. So first is impact of new literacies on instruction. So what is literacy? Literacy is the ability to read, write, speak, and listen in a way that lets us communicate effectively and make sense of the world. What are the impact of new literacies on instruction? These digital technologies abilities, often blending text, sounds, and imagery, although connected to other offline practices, these technologies change what it means to both read and write text. What are the importance of new literacies? Effective use of digital literacy skills also play a major role in nonverbal communication. Long-distance communication via text message or instant messaging can often have messages that are skewed because meanings may not be clear. So next is multiliteracies in their educational reform. So what is multiliteracy? A concept calling to a broader view of literacy, also referred to as new literacies or multiliteracies. So the term multiliteracies refers to two major aspects of language use today. The first is the variability of meaning making in different cultural, social, or domain-specific contexts. This means that is no longer enough for literacy teaching to focus solely on the rules of standard forms of the national language. The second aspect of language use today arises in part from the characteristic of the new information and communication media. Meaning is made in ways that are increasingly multimodal, in which reading and linguistic modes of meaning interface with oral, visual, audio, gestural, tactile, and spatial patterns of meaning. So this means that we need to extend the range of literacy pedagogy so that it does not unduly privilege alphabetical representations, but brings into the classroom multimodal representations, and particularly those typical of digital media. This makes literacy pedagogy all the more engaging for its manifest connections with today's communications milieu. It also provides a powerful foundation for a pedagogy of synesthesia or mid-switching. So multiliteracies in the educational reform. A pedagogy of multiliteracies has been proposed as a way of explaining a broader view of literacy, teaching, and learning, which integrates multimodal text including audio, images, sound, graphics, and film through technology. Why is multiliteracy important? To be multirate, a person is needed to be able to understand and function with numerous methods of communication. Multiliteracy involves being reading and writing literate and being able to understand and use technology to function and survive in the world of today. So a major difference between multiliteracy and the conventional view of literacy is that in multiliteracy perspective, literacy is not restricted to printed or written forms of language, but instead, it involves multiple modes of representation, such as music, gestures, and pictures. In other words, although the printed and written literacy is important, it is only one kind of literacy that makes meaning in a narrowed area. The view of literacy as a multimodal is one of the characteristics defined by multiliteracy scholars. Multi- Multiliteracy theory also contends that literacy is situated and has a social purpose. Literacy is situated because literacy practices are different in different contexts. And that could be all. Thank you.